thankful for all of our community, university, and hospital guests that are here with us. This is our 12th anniversary of RaiseRed, and we couldn't be more excited to kick off another year with you. We also want to welcome all of our guests who are watching via the live stream. We're so excited to welcome all of our dancers and RaiseRed families who could be with us. So thankful for all of our community, university, and hospital guests that are here with us. This is our 12th anniversary of RaiseRed, and we couldn't be more excited to kick off another year with you. We also want to welcome all of our guests who are watching via the live stream.
We are so excited to welcome all of our dancers and RaiseRed families who could be with us.
So thankful for all of our community, university, and hospital guests that are here with us. This is our 12th anniversary of RaiseRed, and we couldn't be more excited to kick off another year with you. We also want to welcome all of our guests who are watching via the live stream.
We are so excited
to welcome all of our dancers and RaiseRed families. We have had so thankful for all of our community, university, and hospital guests that are here with us. This is our 12th anniversary of RaiseRed, and we couldn't be more excited to kick off another year with you. We also want to welcome all of our guests who are watching via the live stream.
We are so excited
to welcome all of our dancers and RaiseRed families. We have had so thankful for all of our community, university, and hospital guests that are here with us. This is our 12th anniversary of RaiseRed, and we couldn't be more excited to kick off another year with you. We also want to welcome all of our guests watching via the live stream. This is our excited to welcome all of our dancers and RaiseRed, as well as we have had so thankful for all of our community, university, and hospital guests that are here with us. This is our 12th anniversary of RaiseRed, and we couldn't be more excited to kick off another year with you. We also want to welcome all of our guests watching via the live stream. This is our excited to welcome all of our dancers and RaiseRed, as well as we have had so thankful for all of our community, university, and hospital guests that are here with us. This is our 12th anniversary of RaiseRed, and we couldn't be more excited to kick off another year with you. We also want to welcome all of our guests watching via the live stream. This is our excited to welcome all of our dancers and RaiseRed, as well as we have had so thankful for all of our community, university, and hospital guests that are here with us. This is our 12th anniversary of RaiseRed, and we couldn't be more excited
for all our first-year dancers.
We also want to welcome all of our guests watching via the live stream. This is our excited to welcome all of our dancers and RaiseRed, as well as we have so thankful for all of our community, university, and hospital guests that are here with us. This is our 12th anniversary of RaiseRed, and we couldn't be more excited
for all our first-year dancers.
We also want to welcome all of our guests watching via the live stream. This is our excited to welcome all of our dancers and RaiseRed, as well as we have so thankful for all of our community, university, and hospital guests that are here with us. This is our 12th anniversary of RaiseRed, and we couldn't be more excited
for all our first-year dancers.
We also want to welcome all of our guests watching via the live stream. This is our excited to welcome all of our dancers and RaiseRed, as well as we have so thankful for all of our community, university, and hospital guests that are here with us. This is our 12th anniversary of
Do we
RaiseRed.
have any fifth-year dancers in the room? Go ahead and stand up if you're a fifth-year dancer. No? Okay.
Wow. Thank you so much for staying connected and involved in RaiseRed each year. We are so proud of you and everything that you all have done for the cause.
Now, if you will turn your attention to the screens, we're going to highlight each of our student organizations represented here tonight. Feel free to make some noise when you see your organization.
Can we get another round of applause for all of our student organizations? I would now like to recognize all of our community guests we have here supporting us from NCHF, NCCI, U of L faculty and staff, and our alumni as we kick off RaiseRed 2025. Please raise your hand in the back so we can recognize you. Alrighty, and leadership and staff, can you all stand now so we can give an applause for all your hard work you've done this year?
The passion and dedication you bring to this cause is incredible. Whether this is your first marathon or you've been here for years, each of you plays a vital role in the fight for something bigger than yourselves. We can always count on you to show up, fundraise, and go the extra mile. More importantly, our RaiseRed families can count on you.
We are here today because we believe in something greater, because we refuse to accept that a diagnosis should define a child's future. With every dollar raised, every hour danced, and every story shared, we are working toward a world where these families don't fight alone. A future where treatments are more effective, cures are possible, and hope is real.
This is why our theme for 2025 is A Better Tomorrow. It's more than just words, it's our mission, our promise, and our responsibility. A better tomorrow means ensuring that no child has to grow up in the shadow of their illness.
And so today, as we dance, as we fundraise, and as we stand together, we are building that future. We are not just imagining a better tomorrow, we are making it happen. For the kids, for the families, for the breakthroughs still to come. And we will keep going until that tomorrow is here.
Chase their dreams, where families can find hope, even in their darkest moments. RaiseRed is the University of Louisville's largest student-led philanthropic organization, working tirelessly to end pediatric cancer and blood disorders. Every year, RaiseRed unites our community in an 18-hour dance marathon to raise funds and support life-changing research and care right here in Louisville. These aren't just donations. They're steps toward cures, toward discoveries, and toward breakthroughs that will save lives. Every dollar raised goes directly to the doctors, researchers, and families who need it most. It's fuel for finding better treatments and hope for every child fighting a diagnosis. But RaiseRed isn't just a marathon, it's a movement. It's the strength of knowing you're not alone. It's a community that believes in a better tomorrow. We dance, we sweat, we laugh, and we cry because we believe. We believe in a future where every child can live fully, freely, joyfully. Imagine a tomorrow where no parent or child has to fear the unknown. At RaiseRed, we're more than just a marathon, more than just volunteers. We're advocates for a brighter future and a better tomorrow.
What'd y'all think about that theme reveal video? Well, hey everyone. My name is Olivia Florell, and I'm the Communications Director this year for RaiseRed. We just want to make sure everyone here has the best experience ever, so we're just going to go over a couple rules before we start to make that happen. First of all, I want to point out our morale captains and leadership team. If you all could raise your hands, they'll be wearing tie-dye shirts that represent your color team. Your morale captains will be your first point of contact for any questions you have throughout the marathon. I also want to point out the HQ table. If you all turn your heads to the back of the room, wave your hands, HQ table. Okay, so that's where you can go with any questions, emergencies, first aid, anything like that, if you cannot find your morale captains. That's also where our merch store is located, so merch will be sold throughout the marathon for you all to get. If you forgot your reusable water bottle, we have a limited supply available, so please don't get dehydrated and get one from back there before during our dinner rotation. And a fun call and response that we have as part of RaiseRed is when someone says, change kids' health, the response is change the future. So we're gonna try that right now. So when I say change kids' health, you all say, I really do hate to say this, and I hate doing this, but you all could do better, and I think you know that. So, change kids' health. Change the future. Oh, how come I didn't hear that the first time? Okay, I see how it is. All right, so we have tons of incredible programming planned over the next 18 hours, and this includes some impactful family stories that will be shared by some of our RaiseRed families who are excited to be here with you. When a family is about to come on stage to share their story, you will hear Here Comes the Sun by the Beatles come over the speaker. And out of respect for their time and their experiences, we ask that you either sit or kneel during this time so we ensure everyone can hear the story the family is sharing. So let's quickly practice. I'm going to ask everyone to stand up if you are able at this time. And when you hear the music start, I'm going to ask that you sit back down and then stay quiet as you were before. You will sit down just like this and then direct your attention up here on the stage to hear from our family speakers that we have coming out. If you've ever participated in RaiseRed before, then you know that we do lots of movement throughout the 18 hours. You will hear the song Something Big by Shawn Mendes anytime you will be rotating stations. A different rotation throughout the night. Thank you all so much for being so attentive and for your cooperation. We're so excited to spend the next 18 hours with you. Now I'd like to introduce Haven, who is our incredible external director, to the stage.
Hi everybody, like Olivia said, my name is Haven Romero and I am the external director. I'm so excited to see each and every one of you here tonight, and every single dollar you raise truly does make a difference for all of the wonderful families that we support, and some of them are actually here with us tonight. So at this time, I would like to ask all Cardinal crew mentors who have their families here to please head to the ballroom entrance. But before we welcome them in, who is excited to meet our families? Okay, awesome. I love the hype. Let's keep it up because in just a minute we will welcome our families onto the red carpet. And just like you all did, we will get loud to welcome them in. So let's just show them how excited we are for them to be here. So now for the moment you all have been waiting for, please turn your attention to the red carpet so that we can introduce our families.
Can we make some noise for Minnie? Up next, we have Anna Maria. Get loud for Kayla.
Introduce themselves if they are comfortable with doing so.
Savannah Garner.
Drew. Sander. Hudson. Carter. Brennan. Ava. Seth Walsh.
Caleb.
Anna Maria.
Neymar.
Hi, everyone. My name is Luke Taylor. I'm the Family Relations Coordinator for RaiseRed. We are so thankful for all of our amazing RaiseRed families. While not all of our families could make it tonight for opening ceremonies, we will have more joining us throughout tonight and tomorrow. Let's give it up one more time for our amazing families. And then families, if we can just calmly walk off stage. Can we give it up one more time for our amazing families?
How are you guys?
Let's keep it going. Come on. We're happy. We're glad to be here. We're excited. In addition to our year-long fundraising and student events, RaiseRed also works to provide direct support for our patient families through various levels of family programming. Available to this group of families, we have Cardinal Crew, a program that matches college mentors with patients. If you are or have ever been a Cardinal Crew mentor, please stand. Let's go ahead and give another round of applause for these mentors. Lastly, we have the Cardinal Council. This is a new program this year for our adult graduates of Cardinal Crew and RaiseRed families. We are so excited to have 4 Cardinal Council members helping us out at Marathon this year. Our families and so many others like them are the reason we are here. We want to make sure we keep our purpose and hope we're all fighting for in the front of our minds. One way you can do this is by visiting the Inspiration Station at any point throughout the night. This room is located in the glass room right by the L mural on the second floor of the SAC. Inspiration Station is a place where you can go to learn more about our families, reflect on why you dance, and learn about our research in the clinic. We hope you will take a moment to write a note of encouragement and send it to our RaiseRed kids after the marathon. Also in the Inspiration Station, you can take a moment to think about your RaiseRed journey and learn about our Beads of Courage program. This program allows patients to collect beads for every procedure, operation, milestone, etc., and creates a visual representation of their cancer journey. We want to reflect on our RaiseRed journey by creating your journey bead chain and tell your RaiseRed story. Don't forget the first time you visit the room to put a bead. Don't forget the first time you visit the room to put a bead in your corresponding color team jar. We would love to see which color team visits the Inspiration Station the most. At this time, I'm going to welcome our University Outreach Coordinator, Alexis Jackson, who will be introducing our athletics partnership.
Hi everyone, as Luke just said, I'm Alexis Jackson. I'm the University Outreach Coordinator this year for RaiseRed. RaiseRed is very fortunate to have a very strong, nationally recognized, and award-winning partnership with our athletic program here at U of L. We are very grateful to be able to work with such generous staff and students in the athletic department, especially with our student nights and with the Villains Student Ticket Partnership. At this time, I would like to welcome our Villains e-board to present the check from U of L Athletics.
How's everybody doing? My name is Sam Travelstead. This is Michael and Cooper, and we're proudly to represent the Villains e-board. Sorry, excuse the awkwardness. I found out I was doing the speech like 10 minutes ago. We're proudly representing Louisville Athletics, and this check for $13,776. Louisville Athletics is able to give this amount of money because of you all and your continued support of Louisville Athletics. And to increase this donation amount, we challenge you all to support men's basketball in the last 4 home games of the year, the home stretch, almost there. And through your all's continued support of showing out in the student section, being loud, cheering, being proud, holding the fat heads up, we can increase this donation amount and donate more to RaiseRed and such a good cause.
Thank you so much, Villains and Athletics. Now I'd like to welcome back Haven, our external director, to talk about what this money could be going towards.
Okay, hi guys, I'm back. So thank you so much to Athletics. To my knowledge, this is the largest donation that they have given RaiseRed over the past 4 years. So that is so awesome. So as you all know, this money goes towards great causes, but one of the things that it goes towards is the research that our doctors are now working on. So to the stage, I would like to introduce Dr. Kim Bolin, U of L's Chair of Pediatrics and Chief of Staff at Norton Children's Hospital, and Dr. Michael Ferguson, who actually joined us this past August as Chief of Norton Children's Cancer Institute and Division Chief of the School of Medicine's Division of Pediatric, Hematology, Oncology, and Stem Cell Research Transplantation. So please join me in welcoming them again.
Thank you very much. I am Kim Boland. I am the Chair of Pediatrics at the University of Louisville and Chief of Staff at Norton Children's Hospital. And by the way, this seems to be the biggest group I've seen here. I've been doing this for a few years, so more power to you. So one of the things I always want to tell you guys is what you do and what the impact you have is. And I'm going to kind of refer to some of the stuff that Dr. Ferguson is going to give you a little more details on. I'm not going to take much of your time. But I am so impressed with what you all do and with what you have been able to allow us to do. One of the big things was in August and September of 2024, we were able to recruit 4 new physicians to pediatric hematology oncology with packages supported by you guys. 4. One of them being Dr. Ferguson, and he did not come cheap, let me tell you. I did call him out. No. What his package had was important things to support the research that he's going to do around being able to develop therapies that are targeted genetically to the patient so that you minimize the side effects of the therapies and increase the effectiveness. That's amazing stuff, and we are so excited to have him join us. He joined us from IU at Riley Children's Hospital. So those are some of the things. And as well, you all impact things like we can provide social work services. We can provide psychology services. We can provide Luna the therapy dog, who I think you all are going to get to meet at some point during this dance. So it's amazing things that you get. You provide for these families everything from changing the face of children's cancer to changing the day-to-day lives of the children and families that have to deal with this awful disease. With that, I'm going to introduce Dr. Ferguson, but every year when I've been on this stage, I have tried to show you how important this is to us in the department. And I do that by saying that my husband and I donate a certain amount of money to encourage you guys and to keep you going. This year, we're going to double that amount. So my husband and I are donating $5,000 to you guys. And I challenge you guys to dance your heart out for kids. So thank you for everything you do. And now, Dr. Ferguson.
It's really hard to follow Dr. Boland when she says something like that. But as she said earlier, I come from the state of Indiana, and I came down to Louisville, Kentucky to help run the pediatric hem-onc division, and I'm very, very excited to be here. I've been a part of a lot of dance marathons in Indiana, and I have to say this is one of the damn best ones I've been a part of. So be very proud of what you're doing. And so what your work is going to is funding some of these research projects. Now, we're doing great things for our patients and our families, and Luna, the therapy dog, who is my best friend every day, but there is some very cutting-edge research that we're doing here. And as Kim said, I came with a background of doing personalized genomics, looking at individual genetics of individual cancers and picking out medicines that may work better, that have less toxicity. So that's one of the programs we built, and we started sequencing some of our patients this fall with a new company called Caris. And so that's what I used in Indiana, and we're building that out so that we can have an international collaboration with different groups to make this happen and make this more effective for our patients. But more importantly, some of the money that's going to is some really cutting edge research, and some of you that have seen me talk before, it's just phenomenal. And so there's a really terrible type of brain tumor called diffuse intrinsic pontine glioma, or DIPG. This, unfortunately, every time I get one of these patients, we walk into the room and we give them a life expectancy of a year. And so it's the most depressing thing we have to do as oncologists is say, we don't have any good therapy for this. But because of what you all are doing and all the money you're raising with RaiseRed, it's helped fund my colleague, Dr. C, who is a brilliant man, to start working in an area called CAR-T research. And it's a way to reprogram the immune system to start attacking these tumors. And so far in the last couple of years, he's been able to take these tumors, put them in mice, and he's completely eradicated them, which studies before this have never, ever done this. He's actually worked to get a patent for his process, and we're working with the FDA to hopefully have this in a trial by the end of the year or by next year so that we can start helping those families with a disease that we couldn't cure before. And we couldn't do that without you guys. We can't do that without you raising this money and dancing and doing all the things you do. So from the bottom of my heart, even though I've only been here 6 months, I am just astounded by the work you do. I'm very impressed, and keep doing it. Dance hard tonight, have a good time, and thank you very much.
Thank you so much to Dr. Ferguson, and thank you so much to Dr. Bolin and her husband for that amazing donation. Can we get another round of applause for our doctor? Okay. So over the past 11 years, we have been able to fund some truly incredible things at the clinic. The $5.2 million raised by RaiseRed has been used to fund social workers. One of them is actually in the back with us. Child life specialists who work with Norton's facility dog program, Heal Dog Heal, and as you all just heard, innovative research at the School of Medicine. This would not be possible without our doctors, but now I would like to welcome one of our Cardinal Council members, Anna Maria Beck, to share her story and do our pledge to stay.
Hello, hello. What is up, everybody? How you guys doing tonight? So, hey guys, as you all just heard, my name is Anna Maria Beck. The photo that you see behind me was me right after I was diagnosed with a brain tumor 18 long years ago. Since then, I have had 12 brain surgeries, 9 rounds of chemotherapy, and 2 months of radiation. Now, despite all those numbers that make up my life, right now I am celebrating an extremely important one. That number is 6. I have now been off treatment for 6 whole years while staying stable. 6 years is huge. If I could flash back to me way back in 2013, speaking at my very first RaiseRed, I do not know if I could have ever thought this to be possible. Being off of treatments for 6 whole years and still healthy and stable is definitely something to celebrate and dance for. Woo! Through all of these trials in my life that I mentioned above, I have had many ups and downs. Although over the years, one of the constant and consistent positive points was RaiseRed. Over the years, we have sweat, we danced, we celebrated virtually, we celebrated in a parking lot, and so much more. RaiseRed is more than just an event to me. You all are truly like my family. And I am sure many of the other patients will agree that they feel the same way. So throughout tonight, when your feet are sore and you feel like throwing in the towel, remember the kids like me, the kids like Seth and Sophie and Caleb and Drew and Audrey and all the kiddos that you are dancing for tonight. You guys are the reason why less painful treatments and procedures are even possible for patients like me. The money you guys are raising is having a direct impact on these patients' lives. You all are the direct reason why I can stand up here tonight, healthy and happy, and share my story with you. Thank you for dancing the night away to help make a difference. Alrighty, so now we're going to take a pledge to stay as well with me. So everyone go ahead and stand up. So now what you're going to do is you're going to raise your right hand and you're going to repeat after me, okay? We'll go line by line. So I state your name. I, Anna Maria Beck, pledge to stay for the next 18 hours. Pledge to stay for the next 18 hours in honor of the children unable to. In honor of the children unable to. Due to medical diagnosis. Due to medical diagnosis. And because kids can't wait. Kids can't wait. Woo! All right, now everybody get on your feet. Let's get ready.
All right, thank you so much to Anna Maria. I would now like to welcome our Dean of Students, Dr. Dean Martis, to the stage.
Thank you, Haven. Okay, on behalf of the University of Louisville leadership, I want to thank every student that's here. I've had the good fortune of attending a lot of RaiseRed dance marathons, and usually when they ask me to speak at the beginning, I come up and add a little bit of comic relief because I try to dance and potentially lead you all in dance. Unfortunately, I tore my Achilles tendon over at the rec center, so my dancing, right, oh yes, it was not, I was trying to stay young like you all playing basketball with the students, so, but I promise next year I'll come back and I'll hit the gritty or dance or do something fun. I can still dab, you know, or I can do a little of this. But no crowd surfing this year, unfortunately. You know, this is just wonderful. You know, at the University of Louisville, we really try to instill in our students a desire to care and to be able to give back. You know, we're a community-engaged university. We try to look out into our community and find ways to help others. You all are a part of a legacy, something bigger than yourself, something that students started well over a decade ago and continues on today. And you see the progress that's being made by our wonderful doctors with the funds that you're raising. So someday you may be old like me, right? Hopefully you won't ever tear your Achilles tendon, but tonight you are young. And enjoy this completely, because I wish I could be out there dancing all night like you all. It's a special time to be with your friends, with your student organizations. And on behalf of the University of Louisville, we are so thankful that we have students that give back in such powerful ways. So continue to lift each other up throughout the night, throughout the semester. I know there's a lot of hard and challenging times, and sometimes there's people out there that aren't connecting in the same way, but you all are making a difference here at the University of Louisville, and please continue to do that. Continue to carry that on after you leave the university. That's one of the legacies that we want you to leave, is a spirit of continuing to give back and caring for others and caring for our community. So thank you so much. Have a wonderful time tonight, and go Cards. I also thought that somehow if I came up here and like fell down or something, you know, maybe it would go viral and give you all more attention or something. You know, try to get up here and do something. But I guess fortunately in some ways I didn't do that. So Haven, thank you.
Thank you so much to Dr. Martis. Now I want to welcome up Bailey, who is our morale coordinator.
Hey guys. My name is Bailey Wilson, and I'm our morale coordinator here for RaiseRed. We're coming up on the stage, and we're just going to show you guys the line dance that we're going to be teaching you throughout the night. So watch, take notes. We'll help you in actual line dance practice, so don't worry about knowing it all now. But yeah, thank you. If you want to stand up and try it, please feel free. So do that.
Something is about to happen here that will change the future.
it's family speaker. Family speaker. You go. Got it.
Can I get everyone to take a real quick seat, real quick? U of L, can we please give a warm welcome to our first family speaker, the Scepter family.
Hi, I'm Mandy Scepter. I am a single mother of 8. This is, I know, this is the youngest, and she is our cancer child. Hi, Minnie, say hi. So, her diagnosis is acute lymphoblastic leukemia. A little bit about Minnie too. She is a foster kid. She came to us, she was 22 months old, and she was still in the hospital. We had to wait about 2 weeks before we could bring her home. We learned a lot of new terminology with this. The nurse asked me, you ever had a leukemia child or patient before? And I was like, what's leukemia? And she's like, okay, well, you haven't. I mean, you've heard the terms cancer, leukemia, whatever, but to actually understand it, I had no clue. And that was about 16 months ago. So within that first couple weeks, Minnie couldn't come home because her ANC was too low. What's ANC? That's her neutrophil count, which is pretty much her immune system. So until her immune system could be high enough, she couldn't come home. So again, 7 other girls. We took turns and went and visited her, got to know her. Will you get down? No? Her personality, just you look at her, you meet her. Actually, one of her daycare workers is here. Yay, I see hands. You fall in love with her, and you just can't not love her. And she is, oh, you're showing her your nails? You show them your nails? Can you show them? Are your nails painted? Are you going to show them? Are you going to show them? Show them your nails. Oh, you're just going to show me. Again, so much personality for a 3-year-old. It's amazing. But her treatments over the past 15, 16 months. For the first few months, she was inpatient 3 weeks at a time, and then she'd come home for a couple weeks. Again, as a single parent, me and my mom would tag team that. Hey, Mom, you staying with the kids or are you staying with Minnie? We did that for a few months, and then we went to outpatient. And we went to outpatient about every 2 weeks. The Norton staff is quite familiar with us. And again, if you meet this little one, you fall in love. So everyone, 7 West, Novak, they all just love this little girl. I'm trying to use that. Thanks. Oh, nails again. Are you going to show them this time? Huh? You going to show them? Again, that's the personality we have. With 6 older sisters in the house, she has a vocab that she shouldn't have. She does not stop talking, and she is just a bundle of joy to have around. You wouldn't know by looking at her that she has cancer. We did lose hair twice, and it's growing back, and we're also happy that she can now put it in pigtails and bows, and she loves to have her hair done. She is just so much fun to be around. Oh, are you going to sit down too? Yeah. All right, let's just pop on stage. Minnie, do you want to tell them thank you for your support? Can you tell them thank you?
Thank you.
Thank you guys so much. All right, let's go. All right, go that way. Say bye-bye.
Thank you again to the Scepter family. I'm going to introduce Sean Pendergast, our fundraising coordinator. And Jack Garrick, our student involvement coordinator.
What's up, everybody? I am Sean Pendergast, the fundraising coordinator this year. With me, I will have Jack Garrick throughout the night.
Hi, all. Like Sean said, I'm Jack Garrick. I'm RaiseRed student involvement coordinator for the year.
He will be helping me out in the crowd, making sure that we hear the crowd's voice and make sure that you guys are all good and getting the crowd hyped. We are, at this point, 17 hours away from when we're standing up here and we reveal our big number. That takes every single one of us to get that number as high as possible. We are a fundraising organization, and throughout tonight, you can expect to do just that. But don't worry, I got the activities, I got the resources, the templates, and anything that you might need to succeed. This money that we raise, as you've heard tonight, goes to support the child life specialists, social workers, facility dogs, and incredible research that the doctors were talking about earlier. Some of you have already received incentives when you checked in, but I want to make sure that everybody knows that you guys can continue to fundraise tonight and get incentives, so we're going to go ahead and list those out. At $350, you will receive
a fantastically designed custom tote just for RaiseRed this year. Excuse me.
All right, why should we still fundraise to $500, Jack?
Well, I mean, I know RaiseRed can get pretty late. It's a long time, arguably. I don't know, like 18 hours, piece of cake for most people, but maybe some people need a little bit of help. You could get unlimited Alanis for the night. Wow, so are people appealed by that? Yeah, that's what I thought.
Energy Club also comes with face masks, eye masks, massage guns, everything that you need. At $750, Jack, show them what they'll get.
Well, I mean, I think I'm rocking it pretty well right now. This fantastic little upgraded belt bag may come with a few little goodies inside. And during late night snack, if anyone else likes a little sweet treat, a ticket to our Sunday bar.
All right. Then if you reach $1,000, which we already have about 100 people in this room that have already raised $1,000, what do you get?
Well, entry to the one, the only, the prestigious Comma Club, which comes with a fantastic little t-shirt you might see some people rocking throughout Marathon. So if you see it, give them a little congratulations. They've done a lot of really hard work. You could do that same work and get there too.
All right, then our next incentive is at $2,000.
Well, I don't know about y'all, but me personally at the end of this little marathon, I'm shaving my head. And so I'm gonna need a couple hats for a while, just while that length grows back. And so if you're interested in getting a RaiseRed trucker hat, hit that $2,000 incentive and you can go pick it up right at the back of the ballroom.
And our final incentive is one that we've never offered before. It's brand new, it's exclusive. $2,500 gets you
a really incredible experience to see the impact that you're making firsthand. A tour of the Norton Children's Cancer Institute Clinic just downtown at Norton. It's an incredible experience. So if you're really dedicated to the cause and you want to see just how much impact you're making, this you can't miss.
How about those incentives? If you want to join Jack and the 5 other people that are shaving their head on stage at 11 o'clock tomorrow morning, feel free to stop by the HQ table and sign up for Buzz for a Cure. Any of those incentives, if your fundraising page shows one of those numbers, you can go ahead and go to HQ, you guys waved to them already today, and show them your fundraising page and they'll get you your reward. Before we move on, I want to tell you about one more rule that we have here at RaiseRed. If you look over here, you'll see this shiny little gong. So, throughout the night when we are fundraising, you will, if you receive a donation, or if somebody receives a donation, you'll come on up here, we'll put it down here, and then you're going to take this mallet and hit the gong. When that happens, everybody in this room, everybody that hears it has to go crazy. Let's practice. Yeah. All right, final thing, and then I'll hand it off. If we raise $12,000 by the end of dinner rotation, you all will unlock a power hour for our fundraising relay after that. So that means every donation that you get during the fundraising relay will be doubled. But we have to reach $12,000 by the end of dinner in order to do that. So we are asking everybody to take out their phones and text 5 people for a $47 donation. That number 47 is the number of children diagnosed with cancer each day in the United States. If you scan the QR code, you will go to our templates. You can use those. There's text, call, email, thank you templates, social media posts, anything you may need. If you need anything else, go to your morale or come see me. I will be floating around. And now, before we move on,
marathon. Isn't that crazy? To those viewing at home on our live stream, we are so glad you've tuned in and hope you'll join us tomorrow when we go live at 10:30 a.m. for community celebration. It's now time to start moving with our dinner rotation. But before we do that, I want to point out a few things first. For late check-in, if you arrived after check-in closed, we are so excited you are here. But you probably don't have a dancer shirt yet. So once we dismiss, please go directly to the HQ table. Remember, it's in the back, all the way over there. All the way over there. And it's located in the back right, so we can get you officially checked in. You need to do this before we go on to the next rotation. Remember to please be patient, and we'll get everything moving quickly.
Let's get started with dinner. For the dinner rotation,